So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 111 of our Portsmouth crew mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And as you can see, we're going to be kicking off this episode with a game up against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. So it could be a very difficult game, but then if you look at our squad, is it going to be difficult or not? Because as you can see there, we have our new starting lineup. We're going to have Ronaldo and Neymar up top. Iturbe's taken the place of Raheem Sterling. We've got Halilovic at cam, Origi at left cam, and then we've got Wilshere at CDM, and then we've got Garber, Ayan, Zuma, Gorka and Chesney also making his debut in goal. So Chesney is making his debut against his former club. So this should be a very, very interesting game. Chance for Arsenal straight on, and they get the goal. So 3 minutes into the game, and Arsenal find themselves 1-0 up. Dzeko turned our defenders inside out, and unfortunately, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Junior Malanda also a very good ball to them, and Junior Malanda, our former player, plays the ball through to Dzeko, and he actually picks up an assist. Dzeko turns our defender Kurt Zuma inside out, and unfortunately they beat Chesney. So Chesney's not having the best of debuts, as he's only played 3 minutes and he's already conceded a goal. And the referee awards a penalty. So Neymar plays the ball through to Halilovic, and I think it might have been Rafael Varane that dived in. I'm not sure, it was actually Junior Malanda, so Junior Malanda against his former club has given away a penalty, and I'm actually going to show you the replay for that one, because I'm not 100% sure whether it was a penalty. I'm not going to chip it down the middle like Docklanders does, but obviously I'm going to do my very best to try and score. But as you can see here, it was a 50-50 penalty. I'm going to show you the instant replay because I'm not 100% sure whether it was actually a penalty or not. But as you can see here, if I go back, so let's see here, we take the throw in. So we're going to hide this. We take the throw in. It comes to Neymar. Neymar plays the ball through to Halilovic. He goes, and I think that might have been a penalty actually, as Junior Malanda might not have got that much of the ball. I'm actually going to give the ball to either Cristiano Ronaldo or Neymar. Nicolas Gorka is not going to take it, and hopefully we can convert our first kick of the game. So we're going to give it to Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, our number 7, is going to step up against David Ospina, who was their second goalkeeper. Because we took their first one, Chesney's not going to be there. And because I took so long to take the penalty, it took it for me. You've got to be joking. You've seriously got to be joking. Because I took too long to take the penalty, it just suddenly took it for me and it blasted it over the bar. So I've missed my chance, and fucking EA has done it again. Another good chance for Arsenal, and Dzeko makes it 2-0. So in theory we should be 1-0, but now we find ourselves 2-0 down because EA basically fucked us over by taking the penalty for us. I would understand it if it's online because, yeah, you've got another guy waiting, but this is offline, EA. It's offline, which means you're not playing against anyone. So why is it telling me to take the penalty? It was a good ball in, and unfortunately Dzeko gets an easy header. Good chance for Jack Wilshere. He's going to cut inside. He shoots, but Ospina makes a fantastic save. We're going to try and find Ronaldo in the middle. Unfortunately, we can't, but it comes back to Halilovic. Halilovic to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to shoot from range. It gets blocked, and it's an easy, comfortable save for Ospina. But we do come very close there, as Jack Wilshere, the former Arsenal man, nearly scores a goal on his return to the club. Ball over the top to Cristiano. Cristiano's going to get there. He hits it, and Ospina makes another good save, and Ronaldo tries to get the rebound, but unfortunately we just still cannot seem to beat Arsenal's goalkeeper. But we do possess the player here, and Divock Origi should score. He shoots, Ospina makes a save, and how... okay, I thought, how unlucky can we get there? Hits the post, but Rafael Varane turns into his own net. A complete mix-up between the captain and their very much experienced centre-back in Rafael Varane, and they put the ball into their own back of the net. So thankfully, we get given a lifeline. To Neymar here, he's cutting through. Koscielny does actually make the interception, but it comes to Neymar. Neymar's going to do very well, cuts inside, actually nutmegs Koscielny, and we get given a foul. So we get a good chance here, just on the edge of the box. Obviously, we can't shoot from here, but we're going to try and whip the ball in the box and get someone's head on it. Gorka whips it in, it comes to Neymar. Neymar tries the header, but unfortunately, he gets misjudged it, and I think Koscielny might have done a little bit too much there to put him off. Good ball through, Neymar's going to get there. Neymar to try and score a goal on his debut. He shoots with his left foot, but it just goes wide of the post, and Neymar's had his first chance for the club, but unfortunately it wasn't a clear-cut chance. And what number should we give to Neymar? Currently he's number 22, but I think I'm looking at giving him the number 11 jersey. Have we got a good chance here with Divock Origi? He's going to run inside, he's going to shoot, and he tries to beat Ospina, but Ospina makes a save. It comes out, and unfortunately we just still cannot seem to get that clear-cut chance. But Divock Origi should have really made Ospina do a little bit more there, because he hit it pretty much straight at him. Chance here for Ramsey. He's going to cut inside. Fantastic block by Zuma. They play the ball out wide to Walcott. Walcott shoots, and Chesney You're an 85 rated goalkeeper, man. You've got to be saving that. It was pretty much straight at him and he dived out the way. So have we wasted our money buying an 85 rated goalkeeper when I think Scuffit would have probably saved that? Actually, there, Walcott does. Okay, it's quite a powerful shot, but still, it was at his near post and Szczesny should not be getting beaten from there. But Ronaldo's cutting inside straight after he shoots and Koscielny gets the block and we try and get there, but still, Koscielny reacts quicker than what Ronaldo does and they get the ball clear. Have a good chance here for Arsenal. They cut the ball to Walcott, but thankfully Szczesny has a pretty comfortable catch, and that's pretty much the only thing he's done throughout the whole game. Szczesny not having a good debut against his former club, and we end up losing the game 3-1 against Arsenal. Not a good performance. EA did fuck us up a little bit, but then I suppose they gifted us a goal when he actually hit the post and they scored an own goal. But I think we've got to get rid of Ayan because he's playing awful recently. Actually, he only picks up a 4.3 rating. He's going to be taking away the captain's armband, and I think I'm going to give it to Kurt Zouma or maybe even Jack Wilshere. But I'm going to now, because we're now moving to transfer deadline day, what we're going to try and do is try and sign a new centre-back and maybe try and get rid of Sterling and try and bring in Douglas Costa. Transfer offer is unacceptable for David Luiz and it's also unacceptable for Socrates. So David Luiz, what we wanted was to try and get rid of Ayam plus 1 million, but it doesn't seem to work. Maybe we'll have to try and offer someone that we're not really going to be using. Maybe if we try and offload someone like Raheem Sterling, but do we want to get rid of Sterling for a centre-back? That's the big issue there. Yilmaz is a player that I think will take Ayan's spot, obviously, if we can't buy a new centre-back. So we get the transfer offer accepted for Douglas Costa, which we wanted, which was a pretty much a straight swap for Raheem Sterling for Douglas Costa. And I think this could be a great deal because Raheem Sterling I've actually got in my club and country career mode, so I don't want to be using him too much. And also, he hasn't really impressed me in this career mode. So what I'm going to try and do is bring in Douglas Costa because I think he is an absolute monster of a player. I've played with him in seasons and I do really enjoy playing with him. So he will be an important first team player if he does come in. He probably won't be in the starting lineup all the time, but he will be definitely a player that can come off the bench. Mbai Niang they want 36 million for, which just isn't going to happen, and we're still really struggling to try and bring in that centre back. We get a transfer offer unacceptable for Leandro Castan, and we also get one unacceptable for Alexis Sanchez, which isn't going to happen anyway. Leandro Castan, we obviously haven't got 6 million, and we can't offer anyone else apart from Ayan. He's already 32 years of age anyway, so he's really quite old, and I don't really want to be spending too much money on a player that's going to be 32 years old. We're going to have some more emails come back now. Kaya, they say they want 3 million plus Ayan, which isn't too bad because he's an 83 rated centre-back, only 28 years of age, but we're just not going to have the money to go ahead and buy this guy unless we can obviously adjust the wage budget. Also, Thiago Yori could be going to Liverpool for 7.5 million. He's a player that we inquired about, but maybe we won't be able to get him. What we're going to do, we're going to have a look, see how much wages Ayan's on, which to see how much money we can actually go up to. So I think we probably would be able to go up to 3 million if that's what they want. So we will offer 3 million plus Ayan to see if that will convince Genoa to let this guy go. I think he could be a pretty decent centre-back and he could be quite solid at the back, but we're running out of time. We've only got 4 hours left, so I don't think we're going to have enough time. We've got 7 emails come back, which are probably going to be all deals. We have got the transfer offer accepted from Jerome Boateng, which was a straight swap for Divock Origi. We've also got one rejected for Ginter. We've got one accepted for Untiti, so this could be a great one if we could pull this off. What we're going to do, we're going to offer him a little bit more than what we'd like to because we've only got 3 hours left on the clock and we really need to do our best to try and bring in a crucial player. So we're going to give him a 5% bonus. We're going to offer him 85,000 a week and we're going to offer him a 3-year deal. Manchester City also say it's unacceptable for Vincent Kompany. Douglas Costa we probably will accept. David Luiz want 11.5 million, which isn't going to happen. Socrates they don't want to let go, and we're just going to wait and run down the clock to see if any more emails come in. If not, we're going to have to accept the Douglas Costa deal, and we're going to really hope we can try and bring in a centre-back. As see here, we've also got transfer offers accepted. We've got one save for Dante. Chris Smalling, they've said they would accept as well, so this could be a big deal if we could bring it off. He will be probably a crucial first-team player, but like I said, we've only got 1 hour left on the clock now, so we've got to really hope players do start to come back. Otherwise, we're just not going to have the time to pull off these deals. So we're going to go ahead and advance our last hour and we're going to hope we get some emails back. We've got 2 back and we're hoping one of them is a contract offer accepted, and we haven't. So we're not going to be able to bring in a new centre-back. Actually, there, Genoa, the transfer offer has been accepted for Kaya, but obviously we're not going to have enough time to pull it off, even though we might offer him the deal for some reason it is transfer deadline day. They've had 3 advances to come back and say yes, I would accept, and they just haven't. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go ahead and accept the Douglas Costa deal, which is going to be a great deal for us because I think Raheem Sterling will leave the club and Douglas Costa will come in, and I do think he is a very decent player. But the player we were looking for, which is centre back, we have not had time to go in and get, which is a bit of shame, to be honest. It's a shame. What we're going to have to do, we're going to have to wait until January, and then in January our main target is going to be to bring in a world quality centre back. What I'm going to do now, actually, because actually the Halilovic is unfortunately injured, but what I'm going to do, Ayan is no longer going to be the captain and he's no longer going to be in the starting lineup. Stones is now an 80 rated, which is good to see. We've also got Yilmaz, who's an 80 rated centre-back. We've got Hernandez, who can also play at centre-back. And we've got Callum Chambers, who can play at centre-back. So we've got some good players that can play at centre-back. I think the one we're going to go with is going to be Yilmaz, because I think he's a pretty decent centre-back. Jack Wilshere's been given the captain's armband. So we're going to now play with Gorka, Zuma, Yilmaz, Garbett, Wilshere. Obviously, Halilovic can't play in this one, but Divock Origi can. So Divock Origi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Iturbe. So in this game, making his debut will be Douglas Costa. So Douglas Costa will be making his debut in this one, which is good to see. And we're hoping now that we can get a good result, especially in the Cup, so we can progress. Calhanoglu also is a pretty decent player, but he can also play Cam, left mid, CF and CM, so he can play all different positions, and he will probably be coming in on this game because, actually, their fitness levels aren't the best. We're now jumping into our second and final game of this episode, which is going to be in the second round of the Capital One Cup up against Sunderland, and we're really hoping to try and get a boost in our form and hopefully come out with a win. The boy at the top, Cristiano Ronaldo, is going to get there before all the defenders. He's going to shoot, but what a challenge from the centre-back. I thought I was clear through on goal, but the centre-back somehow found a tiny bit of room, a very risky challenge, and he pulled it off to perfection. All credit to the AI there. What a fantastic challenge. What? How is that a penalty? You've got to be kidding me. You have seriously got to be kidding me, eh? How is this a penalty? Iturbe does not do anything. He doesn't even run into him or nothing. And the guy falls over and the referee awards a penalty. And Yassine Benzia is going to take it. So our forward player is going to step up against Wojciech Szczesny. And for some reason, EA in this episode have decided to seriously just piss me off. So Yassine Benzia is going to run up. Szczesny goes the wrong way as Benzia takes the chicken way out as he goes straight down the middle. And unfortunately, in the 22nd minute, we find ourselves 1-0 down. Another good chance for Sunderland. They shoot. Thankfully, Szczesny makes a good save. And this time, we can get the ball clear. But this time, Neymar should be through on goal. He's going to run through. He's going to shoot. He does. And he finds the back of the net. And Neymar puts ourselves back on level terms. And thankfully, Neymar, who we've recently changed his number to number 11, finds the goal to put us back on level terms, and that goal results in his first goal for the club, and hopefully it's going to be his first of many. As you see there, the teammates are very pleased there to go up and congratulate him, and what a fantastic shot it was as well. The shot power, I think, completely beat Pantilimon. He could not react in time, and what a fantastic goal from Neymar to put us 1-1. But Douglas Costa on his debut here, he's run through the defence, he shoots, but Pantilimon makes a fantastic save. And Douglas Costa on his debut nearly scored a fantastic goal. Good chance here for Douglas Costa. He's cut inside, he's going to try the finesse, but it's a good block by Wright. But we are going to whip the corner in the box, and I do know we should probably get the advantage in the air because we've got some very tall players. It comes to Neymar, and Pantilimon, the 6'7" giant Romanian, comes out and collects the ball. Sunderland, they cut inside, they shoot, but thankfully Formika's shot goes wide of Szczesny's post and we get let off the hook. But I think it probably wasn't as close as what I first thought. Yassine Benzia finds right in the middle and somehow he hits the crossbar from about 2 inches out. But now we've got a clear chance. Neymar surely is going to be played through. Neymar through, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Try and put ourselves 1-0 up. He shoots. Pantilimon makes a save. Comes out to Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo puts us 2-1 in front. And thankfully, we did get a little bit of a slice of luck there. I think Pantilimon made a fantastic save from Neymar's shot. And it fell out to the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, and our number 7's not going to miss from there. A very good counter-attack from us. The pace, the Sunderland players just couldn't keep up with it, and I bet Sunderland are thinking, how the hell did Wright just miss that? And just the karma got them as 2 seconds later we go up the other end and score. And now we've got on the counter again. Cristiano Ronaldo's been played through. He's clean through on goal. And Cristiano Ronaldo trying to finesse the ball around the goalkeeper. And Ronaldo has put the ball wide. And we surely should have wrapped up the game there. Very poor effort from Ronaldo. And I'm not sure how I could physically put the ball that far wide of the post. Great ball through to Neymar. Neymar to get his second for the club. And of course, this time Neymar doesn't miss. And Neymar pretty much showing Cristiano Ronaldo how to do it. A lovely ball through. I think it was Calhanoglu that played the ball through. He's only recently just come on the pitch. A lovely through ball. And it was Douglas Costa picking up an assist on his debut. Lovely first time chance for Neymar. And he takes it on a plate as he picks up his second goal for the club. And our number 11 surely is going to be a legend. So that's the game. We end up winning the game 3-1. Neymar picking up a man of the match rating. Fantastic rating from him. I'm very pleased as well with Cristiano Ronaldo and Douglas Costa's rating, as I think they done very well. So that's pretty much going to be the end of this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very, very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the My Player Career Mode, which will be up later on today. But I think we will probably just quickly sim these few games up against Belgium and the other one up against Austria. I think we probably should win them in all actual fact, because they're not the strongest of squads. Obviously Belgium's going to be a difficult game, and we end up drawing the game 1-1. Ramiro coming off the bench to score, and Divock Origi's obviously asking for some more wages as well, which is a little bit disappointing. I don't think we've actually got that much money left. A final squad report on John Flanagan. Flanagan looks a pretty decent player, to be honest, 82 rated, so he looks very promising at the back. But maybe we don't really need another player, because we've already got the likes of Garbett. But we're going to sim the next game up against Austria, and this time we should come out with a win and pick up the 3 points, which would be good to see. And we draw the game 0-0, so unfortunately we don't score in that one, and that's going to be it. So like I said, hit the like button if you did enjoy the episode, and I really do hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.